Hello everybody, my name is Bazane Moonshade and welcome back to Dead Space 3. We are now on Tower Volantis. You will not believe what I had to do to get back here. It saved with me still up on the fucking ship. So I had to do all that nonsense again and fly down here and I almost died. That would have been hilarious, but no. We just crash landed. Possibly everybody's dead outside of Isaac. And we're going to see what it is we need to see. Our suit is broken, so we are now on chapter 8. I don't even remember how many chapters there are in this. I thought it was only 13. If that's the case, we're well on our way. Hello, Elf.
Ellie!
Come on.
Ellie!
Search for survivors. Okay. Hello? What's that? Oh, survey charge. I wonder if that's my rocket launcher. I bet it is. Alright, and I like that. We've got this little gauge that lets us know how cold we're getting. Like, they had a lot of potential with the way that this game is built. Or
body temperature dropping.
Fires.
like a lot of potential with the way that they could have actually built
Stay near the fires.
some of the survival aspects of it. Especially, you know, with Tower Volantis being so cold. That they could have possibly utilised a little better. Although, personally, well, it always confused me actually, because he's wearing a suit capable of sustaining himself in space, but
Ellie.
being on a frozen planet. What the fuck? I forgot about that.
Ellie. Ellie, are you there?
No,
Damn it.
but being on a frozen planet is too much for his suit. Even without the helmet working, you would imagine that the suit is well enough insulated that you wouldn't die at the rate it is going down. I mean, and it's Celsius to boot. Like, 34 degrees Celsius is not that cold. Actually, maybe it's centigrade that they're trying to go up, but that's fucking hot. As I recall, it's self plus 32, which would make that like 100 something Fahrenheit. I could be completely off base because I don't recall the exact measurement, but I don't know. Hello. What was that? Oh, ammunition. Because I mean, I keep my house at about 24. Unnecessary, I know.
Resource collector online. What? Where am I now? Oh, that little bastard tricked me again. I have got to stop going into strange cargo holes.
That little bastard tricked me
Ellie!
again.
Ellie!
Now, I know that they were just trying to use some sort of temperature measuring system.
Ellie.
No! Are love how he's not like freaking out that he's holding a dead body. He's just like, oh my god. He's just like, oh, thank God it's not Ellie. Ah, fuck all of them. Oh, come on, play. Alright. Now will you play?
Isaac, if you find this... God, Ellie, come on! We're freezing to death out here! I'm coming! We're on our way to find some shelter. But I'm gonna leave you this trail of flares.
If the man's dead, Ellie, let's go.
Isaac, please, be alive!
Come on.
Yeah, and like, they're all in t-shirts and nonsense. But no. They can make themselves happily down this fucking mountain and I can't even make it 30 feet without freezing to death. It's nothing. Still, love this game. If there's a series I believe needs a decent reboot or like needs something, you know, an extension, a finalization of its storyline, it's this series, to be certain. Like, part of the reason why I'm playing it, aside from the fact that I just love it, is that... Why are you not... I'm practically standing in the fucking fire! It's this one. I would be totally on board with, like, a future one being, like, Ellie being the protagonist, or just some other rando, you know? Like, don't necessarily have Isaac or Carver or no one. See, now they went over the hill there. Why would that... Hello. And why is he not dead? God, that would have hurt. I guess his spine is reinforced with this metal
Ellie.
bracket.
Come in. Ellie!
I was just kicked off a mountain. Please come in. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, hello, Flynn. Be open. Yeah.
You're listening to Aloha Station, broadcasting to all the troops out there, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Remember, boys, the colonies are counting.
Oh, the colonies are counting on us. Corporal Simon Weber, hey Sarge, it's seen a long line of MU-90s heading your way. What's it is? Well then. So they found aliens. See, and why is the outside one of those turny bits, but this is just a push button? It's too much to get a pain in the ass. Alright, let's do it. Going further down the way. Oh. Alright, I'm going this way. Where am I going? Yeah, you're back in your bit. I understand. Come on. It's cold outside. Let's get the fuck off of this boat. Alright. Ah. And... Sorry. I was cold.
Large facility ahead.
Oh, boys.
They stepped to the wall or we're
Yeah, Lord's facility ahead.
Ellie, is that you?
Nope,
Are you in range?
nope.
God damn it.
You know, I'd be joking with myself at this point if I were Isaac, just being like, there's no way she's in range. You know, just trying to bring a little levity to the situation, just to keep yourself from going insane. What's this about? Mjolnir? Oh, it's got a gravity hammer and an electric something on it. I'm confused. Oh yeah, these are the ones that were built by the developers. And I got a blueprint for the Bola gun. Which... Isn't a Bola like one of those... like ropes with large metal weights on the end of it? I think so. What's this about? Alright. How do I do it on space? Oh. Actually, that's not a bad lineup. Lots of ammunition, decent amount of health. And I've got one tungsten bar. Two tungsten bars. No sense in being stingy on them. And no, you definitely would not have this much tungsten by now. I just... Actually, you can't even New Game Plus it, so I don't even know. Or can you? What did I do? Can one of you watch the first episode and let me know, because I just completely forgot. Alright. Best elevator ever. Hello? What is that? 2 damage and -1 rate of fire. Who would do that? Well, I suppose... I did not just jolt. You're seeing stuff. Oh shit. I am starting to freeze. Fuck off! Oh, of course. Okay. Those cheap bastards.
You're listening to Aloha Station. Friendly reminder from HQ. Be sure to have your ration card stamped after every meal. We don't want anyone going hungry out there. And now,
That's true.
a little something to warm you up.
Another everybody's hungry message. Well, that was unpleasant. These are fucking up some of my health. Assholes. What should I have left now? 5. I think we'll be okay. Problem is that I was rushing, and I shouldn't do that. But I didn't know if there was a place to warm up that was close, so I just ran. Alright, come on. Are you guys about done? Gonna make me go back inside because I can't remember how far stuff is. And there's an optional mission down that way, I think. Alright, what are we looking at? I'll put this guy down and I'll go back to Worth. Come on. Come on. Where are you at? Oh, you're down there, aren't you? Come on. Good.
Resource collector.
Alright, so I'll
online.
set you down.
Sir, if you wouldn't mind this time, no more stomping me. That would be splendid.
Alright, so I'll run back, get a bit of warmth, make some headway. Like, well, now I know why they didn't do capitalize on the cold and stuff, because that's fucking annoying.
Be sure to have your ration card stamped after every meal.
It kills you before you can even do anything.
And now, a little something to
Yeah, ration card. I have a ration for alcohol. How fun is that? Fortunately, I actually am drinking quite a bit less than I used to,
All
so
sorts of things made
it's
for
good.
people, so be careful in either case.
Thanks. What the piss? Is that a... No? Alright. Wait, where am I going? Alright, which way? Oh. What about that? Alright. Seriously though. I am running out of... Alright, so the flare was back that way. God damn it. Alright. I'm sorry for the tedium of this part, but I where am I going? Right, born. Alright. So we go straight on towards the flare. We'll go further. I imagine that that direction is the way it was going, although I'm not seeing anything in the distance. Oh, you fuck! Alright. At least they're giving me health. Are you fucking serious? No! Get off! Oh my god. Alright. No. Oh. Well, that would make... Are you fucking serious? Oi! Ugh! That's just fucking rude. Literally every direction I go, surround me with at least 4 of them. Oh, hey, Buckle.
Buckle.
Isaac. Well, I'll be dead.
Where is everyone?
They're headed for a research facility up the ridge. We found snowsuits, but there weren't enough to go around, so I decided to stay behind. There might be more down in the basement.
Might be.
The elevator shot, and we heard something scratching around down there, so we didn't check.
Buckle.
You see, I would have still dismembered him. If anything has proven true about this place, well, anything to do with the markers or necromorphs or any of that, it's that if you die, you turn into one of them. And I don't want his intelligent self coming back to hunt. Canister recovery module. Ammunition. And I don't know where you go, but I think it's over there. And also I think that about you. And that about you. Because inconvenience would state that they have to put those far enough away. I still have 5? Apparently I did pretty well. I want to try and reconnect with Ellie and the group before we stop this episode. I don't know how long that will take me. I do know we're about to go downstairs and there's going to be some people that we do not like there. Hopefully it will not take me so long. Yes! Sorry. But, yeah, hopefully it will not take me so long to navigate myself through there. I don't think it will. Rail accelerator. Injection fuel. Compressor. Yeah, there we go. Creates a rocket launcher. That is what I'm talking about. I crafted that weapon specifically to deal with the human enemies. Or, you know, whoever might be pissing me off at the time. But we'll give that one some damage and clip. Damage and rate of fire. We should be good to go for right now. Because my shotgun's doing just fine. I do want some more clip for it. Ah, she's so pretty. Yeah. But she's got 2 rockets in her and 55 rounds. And then we've got the shotgun to do its damage. Fucking crab guy's still about. But we're gonna go downstairs to get our... Hello? To get our snowsuit, so we'll stop dying as we step outside, so that way I can progress slightly more carefully. Because right now I definitely have not been able.
This is Private Sam Ackerman, 41st Engineering. I told them not to eat the infected. Then they started changing. Became sensitive to bright light. Just shining my flashlight would send them into a violent rage. I disabled the elevator to trap them down there. God rest their souls.
Alright, so that's what these guys are. They got hungry and started eating the dead. Which... I don't... Like, I get the concept of people who are starving. And the thought that eating your dead compatriots would be better than starving. I think, in an instance such as this, much like if you were to be facing like a zombie apocalypse type deal, you would show a level of restraint, as we have no idea what eating infected flesh would do to a person, aside from turn you into the exact thing that you killed. Or at the very least would drive you batty, because I know for a fact that humans that eat other humans as an... Hello? Yeah, humans that eat other humans on an extended experience, instance, whatever, they literally lose their minds. Please don't wake up. And
Personal log, Sam Ackerman. 3 days. I've been quiet. Hiding in the dark. I have to get to the radio, call for help. I think there may be a way around them. By throwing small objects, I can trick them into investigating the noise.
Ackerman! Is that you? Oh, God. I smell you! I smell... Red face!
yeah, you can stealth your way through this. You don't have to blast your way through. I don't need that chip. Please stop. I didn't do it, I promise.
Resource collector online.
Yeah, those guys are
Another day of rolling around in the dirt.
very frustrating
For you.
to have to kill in a horde, because they are just so... Well, again, it comes back to my initial issue with this game as a whole, when everything fucking sprints at you. Like, full bore. There's no middle ground, there's no, oh, well, they might be alright. No. No. It's like all of them died because they were Usain Bolt. That's it. I don't even know if that's a good reference to utilize, but I'm going to. You motherfuckers. As I recall, I don't remember precisely, but I think this area is where you find the Peng statue. It all the way through. Nice. Yeah, like I want to say it's behind one of these little lifts. Or not lifts. Pulverizers or whatever the hell they are. Like, I don't even understand the design of this thing. Like, why? Yeah, it's just like this little spike wall that goes down a corridor. And its sole purpose is to just go back and forth down this singular corridor. Right. I am under the general assumption I'm going to get attacked here. That's why I continue to search backward. Alright. Huh. So... Alright, then. Oh. No? Well, there we go. And I honestly have no recollection on whether or not killing them upstairs will alleviate any of your pain down here. I don't think it will. Because I think they just come out of nowhere. And for those of you not in the know, the Peng statue is literally just an item that's in every game. I don't remember why, but its sole purpose is to sell for resources and stuff. Explosion amplifier. But yeah, that's its only purpose, is to sell for resources. So it, aside from the fact that it gets you a trophy and you're able to do have bragging rights saying you found the Peng.
Sergeant Cochran, take the security key and head to Depot 212.
Not a support
I
hand.
haven't heard a thing from Sergeant Lumley, not since the Franklin incident last week. I'm sure I do not have to express the importance of the supplies stored there.
No.
Find out what happened to Lumley, and more importantly, secure our food and ammunition.
I think that was describing an optional mission that's coming up, and I have no real desire to go down there. It's really just a nicety. So yeah, now you have the Arctic survival suit that you have unlocked, and it would be the suit that you obtain just here, and it is the witness suit without all the neat little accoutrement on it. Entirely sure why they put a cloth over the mouth, as though that really makes a difference. I think they were just trying to make it look cool. Or they had this in mind when they were doing it. But I'm going to put the witness suit back on. It looks better anyway. And then we'll head up. We shouldn't have too much longer to get to Ellie. As I recall, it's literally just kind of, you walk out the door, you walk up a hill, and you walk across the field, and you're basically in the room, so you'll be alright. But as I was saying, as I'm going to be upgrading this for a second, I don't... Oh, you fucker. I don't really feel it's necessary to... I really should increase the duration of that. But I didn't think to upgrade that first. Next time I find a bench. Ah! To go down there, I mean, it's neat. There are some little side things that you utilize to learn, but you don't need to go. Like, there's a lot of resources down there and extra equipment. But there's a significant potential for dying down there, and I really have no desire to put myself in that position right now.
From what I've seen today, perhaps you'd be safer if you crawled inside this bench with me, sir.
Yeah. Again, like, if we weren't playing hardcore, I'd be much more willing to do it. $34. That's nowhere near enough. That might work. Sama Joe. Yeah, I don't really need the small ones. Right, how are we doing on semiconductors now? I am 50 below. Alright, so I'm gonna do that next time before I purchase other stuff. Armor is important though. I don't feel bad about purchasing that. But yeah, like, I run too much of a risk. And I'd like to avoid it. I'd much rather do a side mission that I have never done before. So that way it would be more enjoyable to watch as well as experience. Alright. Ammunition. Which way am I going? Oh, that way. So, yeah. I mean, by the time I get to my next recording, since the optional mission should be there, I think. If y'all are wanting to see it, by all means, leave me a comment. I'll take it under advisement, I'll take the risk, but if it's just me making the decision, I'm probably not going to do it. Oh, goodness. There's not a lot of incentive to go down there at the moment. So, yeah. And our playthrough is one to experience the tension of me trying to beat this on this difficulty, and two, to enjoy the story, which the optional missions are just that. They're optional. They don't really add in a whole lot of extra content that would illuminate a much better thing for you. Hi. Are you still alive? I'll beat you with your own foot. They just... no sound at all. Just... hi. That is the first time... well, I guess not the first time, because we're not talking about that time that I jumped out there earlier. But that was a jump scare for me. That was nice. What the fuck? This is... what? That... I do not very regularly get jump scared by these games anymore, and...
this is very awkward, you know. Waking up with you touching me every time.
That's awful. Oh, good God. Oh. Really? Nothing right there.
Did you know that getting deja
do wish they had a few less of these. Like, just have the man do the animation. Like, I don't mind.
Piece of shit.
I don't mind watching a decent animation for something that's happening. A good example of some of that stuff. Well, actually, I can't even say that because they did it in there as well. But I was going to say God of War did a bunch of stuff, or decent animations without you doing stuff in it. The God of War 4, the most recent one. And, I mean, granted, that's years. Like, years of difference in experience of, like, video game making. Entirely different producer. I believe it was Santa Monica Studios that did that. Hello? Come on. But yeah. See? There's the installation. Up a hill. Across the field. Oh yeah.
Carver! Down here! Clark! How the hell did
Hey,
you...
Carver.
Never mind! Come on, we're in... Oh, shit! Blackbird! They're coming over the outer wall, you hear me? They're headed your way!
Alright.
Damn it! Clark! We're in Central Command! Get up here!
Are they coming?
Ellie! Are you there?
Isaac! Oh my god.
I thought they said.
Alive?
That's great.
Ellie!
Oh, fuck you too, man.
How did you make it? The ship! We thought you were
I
dead!
followed a trail of flares. Are you guys all right? I saw Carver.
Yeah, we're fine. Carver's close, we can hear him. Look, Isaac, please, hurry up and get here. We're in Central Command.
I'll be there as fast as I can.
I thought he said they were coming at me. Nothing happened. Oh, come on. You're like right there. Huh? Right. Yeah, you can't say something like, they're coming right for you, and nothing happens. Woo! Did I get enough? Stasis? Yes. I want that to definitely last longer. Honestly, I should have been doing that more often, but... Alright. Fine. Alright. We're almost there. So here's a good question for that guy. Where did he come from? Hi! Please no. Oh shit. Oh, you motherfucker. Stop moving. Oh shit. Okay, good. come on! What a low... Oh, shit. Double hit? Really? Where are you at? Come on. Seriously, where the fuck are you? Alright. Oh my god. Oh, thank God! How many of anything do I even have left? I wasn't doing so bad. I just felt like I was doing bad. Ugh. That was... Still, my shotgun, it made it so I didn't have to aim that precisely, which was nice. But that's why I created it. Literally, as sad as it is to say, you know, spray and pray. Spare parts. But that's truly what you have to do in this game to stand a fighting chance. I mean, you're in an instance where you're always surrounded, and it's not as though you can choke point many of them. And with the sprinting, I'm just gonna harp on that for the rest of these episodes. No, not really. I will mention it from time to time, but it's just okay, bottle. Maybe standard frame, but yeah, like I remember trying to do that mission. Or that, not the mission. That boss with just the plasma cutter, and it just... like, I tried. I really did. Oh, they're talking about those little scrambler guys. What was I saying? Right, I think I must have died 2 or 3 times trying to do that on hardcore before I finally came up with this thing. And it's frustrating, as I'm sure many of you, when you enter a game that you're really into, you're trying to do it on a complicated difficulty. I know several people who immediately play the hardest difficulty on every game. I'm not one of those people. I usually like to go through and enjoy my playthrough first, and then from that point I will, if it's necessary, go through on the difficulty, simply because I like trophies. Hello. And on many a game, much like this, one of the trophies is just to beat it on the hardest difficulty. And I think that once you have a better understanding of how the game works, it's a better time to do that to yourself, really, because you find yourself trying to familiarize yourself with a set of controls. Food. They were all starving to death. You find yourself trying to familiarize yourself with a set of controls while also dealing with all of the repercussions of what the hardest difficulty will do to you. Sorry, that swarming problem I was telling you guys about. Oh. They won't come in this room. Get off. Get off. Yeah, so that swarming problem. They're just... It's a hard thing to... There's no good way. Well, that's not necessarily true. There probably is a good way. But I don't like dealing with those guys, and that's exactly what being down in those optional areas are in this place. Like, those are the enemies. And then they couple it down with some of the harder hitting necromorphs, and it's just like, I don't really feel like putting myself through that. I mean, as is, I almost died right there. Maybe use the other 3 of my medium health packs. Hello. And I completely forgot that this was even an optional area.
Oh my goodness. Booting up feels like coming back from death every time. I do wish they'd get that fixed.
But, God damn it, I'm gonna have to go, like, craft... Well, I mean, I guess I do have a bunch of Soma Joe, so I should be able to make some decent health packs. Oh, good. There's one at least. Oh, ouch. You're too inviting. I don't like it. But we should... Yeah, I mean, we should be coming in here in a minute. Hello? Kids! I'm home! Nice!
About time. Isaac.
Isaac, you made it.
Thank God.
I knew you'd catch up.
Good to see you made it, Isaac. You know, maybe we should give you two some time alone, huh?
Really?
What the hell does that mean?
It means for someone who's in the past, you're awfully glad to see him.
We need him. This mission needs
Come on,
him.
we need him or you need him?
You got something to say to me, Captain?
Stop. Just stop. We need to shut down that damn machine, and we don't even know where it is yet.
I do. I mean, I think I know how to find it. Well, I've been digging through what's left of the research notes, and...
I thought all that stuff was destroyed.
Well, computer data, yes. But the written logs discuss a signal tracking experiment that pinpointed the machine's exact location. Well, I think if we repeat it, we can do the same. But it's at the other end of the complex.
Yeah, fine. Fine, let's have a look. I could use a change of scenery.
He's a real asshole. You know that?
Yeah. Like, everything they're going through, and... I mean, don't get me wrong. I would very much like to protect my wife as well. Although they're not married, but, you know, semantics. Spouse, partner, But fuck all, mate. We've got a lot of
His
bigger
face
problems going
was
on.
backwards, and he had bone swords for hands. I sent him your way. I hope you don't mind. He seemed anxious to find you.
I love those guys. Oh my god, I love those guys.
If you're dead when I come back out, shall I keep all your resources for myself then?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's only fair. Alright, alright. Oh, goodness. And yeah, I can toss these get some more Cermak gel. I need some more medipacks. Do I go large? No. 5 should be enough. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode here. We finally made it back to them. We see the, you know, wonderful tension that everyone has with Isaac and I don't even remember that fuckstick's name now. Whoever. But yes, we're gonna leave this episode here. We're in a good stopping point. We just got to the facility. We're not freezing to death anymore. We're making progress in with the actual story, and I actually think, as I recall, I mean, we're not close to the end, but I mean, we're in the facility, and it doesn't take us very long to figure out the location of stuff and what we need to actually put things on. And we should be good to go. But, yes, thank you guys for watching. If you did like this video, please go ahead and tap that like button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.